Hello, busy boy here. Welcome to my Streets 20. We finally got the big 20. It's kind of a bad run. I got a screen freeze the moment we pulled the second boss. I instantly die. I think we had like six deaths in the end. But we made it. Got some very lucky RNG in the end as well on last boss. As for this pool, I think I fucked up my opener a little bit. But like I said in the previous guide, previous Streets video, I pop all cooldowns here. Everyone does actually. You know, we no longer hold for the big lust pool, especially on 20. And now the main goal for me is to try and chain my weapon ascension stacks, which you can see in the middle of my screen, like to the left of my timer, and plus timer. I want to keep those stacks going into the next pool. Well, what I really want to do is replace this embellishment, but I still don't have enough quests to do that. I think I might keep them here. They drop off almost. No, they drop. Like I could have gone faster to pull to keep the stacks, but they drop there. Then we line of sight. We're getting patrol in. We have to wait for the patrol to get into the pack. Then we pull the mini boss and we line of sight the radiant pulls. I could have gone in. Like as a warrior, you're not gonna die to it, but I'm like it's 20. Let me just play safe. We don't need time in this key. The key is free. If we would play this key again on 20, I would have charged in here like 100% here. I don't give a fuck. But I was like, sure, first 20, let's just play ethically, play safe, you know. We were supposed to kick orange here, but the marks kept changing. I'm not sure why. I time my Stormbolt on the Bladestorm there, you know. Especially this season, it's really nice to have you know, focus Stormbolt. Every time you Bladestorm, it's usually a good time to throw Stormbolt on your focus target, you know. Then the global is free, you can just kick it after or whatever. Right down that previous Bladestorm, it lined up beautifully. Like last second Stormbolt on the cast, beautiful dude. If you just stay on top of the tank, you never actually have to dodge those beams, right? You just move with the tank backwards. If he backpedals a bit, just stay on the tank, it's completely free, no uptime loss. Then, packs on the boss. You need to have Bladestorm for every single interrogate, right? Because you can fully skip the mechanic with Bladestorm. And it comes up in time, every time. Every single time you can skip as a warrior. Which also means you can send it on pull and it should come back for the first interrogate. So if I put my trinket on the mobs, right, because the trinket is funnel, you need to hit the mobs with it, instantly Bladestorm and it should come back for the first interrogate. And then the only thing to look out for is the reflector as well, right? This arm is reflectable. I stand in the beam here for a little bit. One stack is fine. I'm always happy when the strikes die too, because there's like too much to look at. You have to look at the interrogate, you have to look at reflect, you have to look at the kick, you have to look at dodging. You know, it gets a little bit hectic sometimes. Here comes interrogate. If I don't get it, I do get it. But then you would Bladestorm anyway, because then it will still come back for the next one, right? If you Bladestorm mean that. And reflect that. If you ever fuck up your Bladestorm, you can still Shadow Meld to send it to someone else, because you have a DK. Because that's still worth. Interrogate again on me, you know, giga lucky. And reflect right after. Oh, is Monk with one shot? I think it was one shot, right? I didn't see that. Bladestorm coming back up right in time for Interrogate. Again on me, super lucky. I think DK can skip as well, unless he gets it like 4 times in a row, something like that. But Warrior always has a Bladestorm, always. Yeah. I'm actually a bit late on my reflect here, but that's fine, because you know, it's still DPS game. You get 10% haste. I'm actually not sure if that's worth. I think it could be worth actually. Oh, not sure what happened there. But realistically, you're not gonna take that risk, right? You always just reflect it on high key. I guess if you get disarmed, you pick it up instantly. You know, you lose like 1 global, maybe 2. It's probably worth. But I don't really want to find out, to be honest. Now this boss went relatively clean. Next boss, like I said, I'm gonna DC right on pull, screen freeze right on pull. Which is also why I'm getting a new PC tomorrow. Because these screen freezes have happened the whole season, bro, since the start of season 2. The day season 2 released, I got these screen freezes, and they have happened for the past, like, what's that, 6-7 months now? And I'm just pretty much unable to play the game, you know? Like, one screen freeze happens, key is gone. So I'm finally getting a new PC for the first time since, like, Legion, PFA. So that's gonna be something, dude. Can play on high graphics as well. Next video you see is probably gonna be on high graphics, dude. Fuck. And we got super lucky because the worst thing that can happen here on this boss is Deep getting the cage. And if he does, he can shut him out pot, right? There's a shut him out pot now. And he actually uses that if he has it. Because me and DK can skip, it's massive time gain. On this guy I try to stay like a little bit behind, you know, to bait the beam. There it is. I could have baited it better actually. On this pack I know Deep always kicks the far one. So I can close one, blue. Tank is pinging where we're gonna bait. And move through. And the next pack can actually be a little bit scary. We're gonna play it on the snap spot. And if the big dinosaur will cast his AoE, Wild Crash I think it's called, you have to press, even as warrior, because you might get overlaps, you know? You might just die. I think you'll get like 2, so like first one's probably gonna be enrage regen, and the next one is like rally and be ready with a quick health pot if something happens, you know, and after that it should be fine. So we're staying in combat there for a second, which I like. Keeps my weapon embellishment up, which I'm also replacing next week, I hope. I'm not sure yet. I just left there because I was scared to drop that embellishment, you know? Just make sure I keep in combat. There's the wild trash. We get the trinket from healer as well, smoke. And the next one I'll just rally, don't have health pot actually. I'm not sure if I go into these stands, I probably should, I'm not sure if I do it. Yeah, these stands, 5V, rally. I don't know where I pressed my health pot. I don't know why I didn't have it. 4 minutes ago on the boss probably. Can't remember.
has a profitable venture. Hopefully this inclines them to aid our own.
Here I was trying to move to the boss because I'm like, we're just gonna lose and play on the boss, but we have a caster, so I'm like, okay, I have to come back to kick it a bit. Then I kinda want to Bladestorm here as well, because as long as you don't Bladestorm, you cannot DP as a pack at all, right? But I can't really do that. At this point I realized I could have done it, I could have gotten it back already, and I just tried to cut my losses and send it. Because then I can at least, you know, reap the storm. And it might come back in time anyway, it's already halfway back. It was a little bit of confusion here, I wasn't sure exactly what we were gonna do. I should have just, the moment we pulled this, already blade stormed, you know. If we were gonna drag them a bit like this. And there's my screen freeze, the one I talked about. Go in, screen freeze, and the moment I come back, I'm like, fuck me, dude. I don't have leap, I'm like, okay, wait, trying, no. Dead. And this happens like once or twice per key, bro, like super frustrating. But luckily it was only once this key. Then these mobs here, the shields, they actually don't affect the balls, I believe. So it's not even worth to stop them, to be honest. Actually, just keep them up for fun or for whoever needs it, right? But it's not even worth the global, I think. But we're cleaving them down anyway, like why not? I think we have some deaths here on this boss too, I can't remember, to be honest. I'm drinking a white monster, by the way, as we speak. I hope the mic is not picking up those noises. Here I get clips, so I just pressed everything. Enrage, regen, reflect, you know. Was fine. I didn't see a way out there. But yeah, good thing you're a warrior, right? You cannot die. I think, yeah, he dispels the other guy, so it stays on me. I'm just thinking, I'll play safe, distance, reflect, go out. Actually cannot go in, GG. Wait a little bit. I think I messed up my avatar here in a second. Yeah, I just pressed it. I'm like, why did I press it? I should have waited 5 seconds. I can't hit now. It's like a big mistake, dude. Fuck it. It was like split second decision. I was like, oh, fuck, I got the buff, you know? The soak, the orb, time for avatar. Forgot to play around the anti-melee mechanic. It's my bad. If you look top right, my M plus time, we were down 33 seconds. I guess that's 2 deaths, right? Because I think Shaman and Heal died. Like first boss. So time is actually really good. I also died now to the screen freeze. So at a really good pace, because the timer compares to the 19. And if you don't account for the 2 deaths, which is 30 seconds, plus time loss from not being active, the timer is looking good. Oof. Deal with orb circle. This boss is always so rough, bro. Like whenever we get to this boss, shit happens, dude. Every single time, like 2, 3, 4 deaths. I'm happy we get through without any deaths now. Soaking that with Blade Storm, keep uptime, and read regen up, because why not? There's nothing else that does damage now anymore anyway. Giving it to vibes, yep. And I remember I was a little bit confused as to what we're going to do next. I couldn't remember the route, because we play like different group, different tank, different people every time. Wasn't entirely sure. Can we skip to the middle, right?
Our signature is a fair trade, especially
Yeah.
if it results in your departure.
Shook mines. If I get the circle, I'm just gonna leap onto. I have leap 1 second. You see, I'm waiting for leap now, and just soak it. You know, it does no damage. Get rid of the drag, and we're gonna pull more mobs. But I want to have my cooldowns for the big pull after. So I'm like, I'll just already send it because the private target is in. That's the most important thing, right? If he takes my full damage, this guy here, commander. So Avatar and the Roar are gonna be gone by the time we get the other mobs in, but that's fine. You know. Just full sending on the big guy. Putting cast from focus. Right, I could have done much more damage in this pool if I held my cooldowns, but this way it does more on the prior target and comes back quicker. But we're playing market event now anyway. I think either way would have been fine. I could have held a little bit more. But I always like to play it safe more, you know? Pop cooldowns sooner and you come back sooner and you have more, you know, room to decide where you pop the next avatar. It's coming back in 20. Because sometimes I might actually do the big pull now, right? Mailroom or something.
Surely our friendship has ascended such levels. Not of myself. No matter. There are many doors to success. I have learned
On this part,
the of the system.
your only job is to not get aggro.
Someone in this market must possess
And it sounds obvious, but like this part is just about doing the event ASAP. You know, the event needs to be over with ASAP. And all these mobs, you don't gain time from hitting those mobs, you know, for the most part. The event needs to be done like ASAP. And you're not speeding up the run all that much by DPSing here, you know. It's like let the tank do his thing for the most part. Don't annoy him too much with aggro. And you still have to kill those things, right? But there's no time pressure on killing them, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it properly, but... This part is just about letting the tank do his thing, don't annoy him too much, don't get in his way. DPS doesn't matter that much. Right, I could have charged in already. Storm collapse, you know, good. Play storm. I think I might get clipped here actually on this one. Or no, I think I get clipped later on. Oh yeah, when we drag him out. But again, it's fine, I'm a warrior. Didn't really die. Right there. I pressed avatar on this guy too. Well, high key I just sent on cooldown, bro, because this guy needs to die before he can really move on, you know. Don't have it for the big pull then, but we have DK cooldowns. But I think he dies in this pull though. And then I was like, fuck, okay, then I should have held, you know. Yeah, there you go. I was like, fuck. I'll avatar in 25. It should come back up later on into the pack. On high key, I always have my cooldown on cooldown, you know. Where I'm fighting one target, big pull is coming up. I just keep sending. But he should come back in a second with cooldowns though. Avatar will still come here. Should still get full value. Right, so pressing this avatar, the previous avatar on the single target guy, you know, on the previous pool. It feels bad, but I think it was the correct play still. He did dice, he got double shot from the, what's it called, junk mail or something? That junk mail, both of them cast it on him. So kill one, we're safe. It says reflect here, but double junk mail. But it's not reflectable though. Here I'm like, oh yeah, fuck, we go back to the other thing instead of millballs. I'm trying to hit a little bit, I want my rack back. I could have hit longer because I think we wait a little bit there, right? Not sure. Like we play without voice usually, you know. There's always like sometimes a bit of confusion, hesitation, you know. But it's fine. Like these mobs keep me in combat too, which is really nice, you know, for my ascension. Look, I'm still at 10 stacks. I actually kind of really like this embellishment, not gonna lie. If you actually keep it up the whole key, it's so good. Okay, no, this pack is a joke, of course. Then we play the main boss. He only has one real mechanic, right? Or he used to. The shield, which you have to break and then kick, right? That shit got nerfed so hard. It used to be a one-shot, and now it's ticking damage. It's really not that dangerous anymore. So lately I stopped holding for it. I just keep sending as if the mechanic doesn't exist. Because like your damage is not really bursty as a warrior anyway, right? I think I tried to min-max a little bit though on this run. Like built up a brutal finish right before, I'm not sure. Like he's gonna cast it after this, I think. Yeah, like Bladestorm, brutal finish up, raging blow, raging blow, raging blow. I have 3 stacks of micro execution. Yeah. So right when the shield hits, I had a fully stacked brutal finish and a fully stacked execute. And that's about all the min-max I did. And I'll just press cooldowns here mid shield. And the roar I'm holding, because roar, this is like the one time a roar actually does something semi-useful, because you can press it right before the shield, right? So it's free damage on the shield. So I need to press it right before, but I think if I mess it up though, I press it while the shield's already active. Let's see here. The shield is 33%, right? Yeah, because I'll slide and roar. Slide, roar. Boom, with 1 sec delayed, the shield's already up. Small misplay. But like I said, it doesn't matter. I think this shield actually goes through. But I still have enrage regen. I will rally late if we get a couple ticks. I think we get AMZ as well. There's AMZ. Enrage regen. I can rally any moment, but we're fine. It's already broken GG. That was that fight. So that the shield and kick mechanic is a complete joke nowadays. I literally just play as if it doesn't exist anymore, even on this 20, you know. I'm not sure if the other guys helped a lot for it, but
It has been an age since I witnessed such a vigorous show. The establishment would not survive enough.
Apologies, Almighty. We desperately need your signature.
Cartel souls, underhanded dealings have not escaped my
Then we have 5 deaths. I think someone else is still gonna die this key.
as long as you never again bring destruction to my oasis.
I have to trinket. I want to trinket as many mobs as possible, right? Because you get increased crit depending on how many targets you hit. And when you can stack a little bit, play some go. The male element will cast now during this. He needs to be stopped. So I'm throwing a Stormbolt right now. There, last second Stormbolt. He cannot get that Junk Mail cast off while the other damage is happening, right? So you always gotta make sure he's disrupted. Because remember, on the big mail pool, the healer died to double cast, right? So if you get the big circle plus Junk Mail, you're also dead. I'm actually going to soak here. Fuck it. I see Deep is a bit low here, so I rally, but he gets stopped right before, but I wasn't sure. I think I messed up. I thought I picked it up, but I didn't. But I'll just pick up that one. Bro, I swear, I hate boss mechanics where you have to click stuff, dude. In general, I don't like working with the mouse. But at this point we realized like time is actually not that good, right? We did lose this boss and the goal was to skip a phase maybe. I think in the end we end up skipping a phase as well. Kind of unfortunate blades on here. Press roar there, you know. That's kind of why you press roar. If you cannot hit the boss, you know, single target. Such a bad global. It's like a filler, dude. I think one raging blow does more damage than a whole roar. Don't quote me on that though, but I'm pretty sure. Now these last unstable goods come, and this one we're meant to skip, and my avatar is coming, so that tells me I have to press here. Balls at 10%, but I'm sending. Because there's going to be RP, there's going to be walking after this, you know, like it will come back. I think some people are actually going for the boxes, but we will kill the boss here.
All the signatures we need. Let us not keep Solia waiting.
So we're gonna have like 350 for the boss, because 30 second RP, you have to be fast, and that's enough. But yeah, I kinda scuffed run, you know.
Excuse our intrusion, Solia. I hope we caught you at an inconvenient time.
Albalir, is there no sanctuary from your filth?
Hear me, Solia. The artifact you seek brings only
It's kind of funny though, like in the end, I get so lucky with the pylon. I think it's the very last pylon. We had 353, I think, right? When we pulled the boss. Okay, pylon spawns on me. I'm like, fuck. Can't use this right now. We need to hurry. Get triangle quick. Turn around charge. Sending an IV. Still dying though. Getting a little bit scared. Easy triangle. He pings me, and ping means press something. But I helped right before. This was like super unfortunate pylon to make it. This is gonna be circle late, yep. I actually missed one orb, didn't see that. This one I'm like, fuck, we have to wait so long. Or? No, oh no, it's not this one. It's the last one, yeah. This one's easy. $130 left, it's not looking that good, but I remember looking at Ascendance here, Deep's getting Ascendance, I'm like, okay, I think we should be able to do it. He's gonna get a full Ascendant. I will get a full Avatar still. I'm like, okay, we think we have it to stay alive. This one, I'm like, fuck, it's world tour, right? But we don't go there, they take something else. But this is what I mean, lucky, it actually spawns to me, you know? So I do get my uptime. I wasn't sure what pylons they took. But I think that might have saved the key right there, that he actually put it right next to me, you know? And this is commit right there, we have 25 seconds, 5%, 6%. I get my second avatar here, I'll just press it. Okay, that one thing didn't actually save the key, we have 20 seconds, not that bad. What am I saying? 15. Yeah, not the best run, but we did it, you know? Right, thanks for watching guys. If you want to follow my progress, pushing keys, check out my Twitch. And next time, I'll be on my new computer. Good graphics, dude, no more lag, no more screen freezes. GG.